Good stuff. Good stuff.
Great continuation, y'all. I'm on this today. Let's go.
All right. How's everybody doing today? We got. All right. All right. Let's get the likes up. Only 107 people in right now. How y'all doing today? Peace. Like that. Hit the like button. I showed up early. Hit the like button. Good, good, good. Y'all like these glasses? Yeah, everybody like these glasses. These some gazelles. I like these. Some of my favorite glasses too. Give you that rich man look, you know. Yes, you can cash out me a consultation. All right. Today, what I want to talk about is these tax forms, these 1099 OID, and I want to give y'all some history first and foremost. A lot of people you hear they were talking about, getting them to file the taxes on the case and so forth, and things of that nature. And a lot of information that we hear about, one of the problems or one of the hard things that I used to encounter is nobody would show me how to fill out stuff or where to obtain information from. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying this is definitively the answer, but this was one of the best answers that I came across in my search for trying to find out how to do certain things. Like, when you're in the courtroom, you want to get the taxes on the case. So today, what
shout out to whoever just jumped in the chat. I'm going to go through
this document with you like I normally do. It's like a teaching session. We're going to read through this.
That's the first thing coming in my mind. This is a teaching session, y'all. We need to learn some things.
What we can garner from.
And I'm going to use my time to do it.
Yeah, well, them MC Hammer shades. Well, I got the MC Hammer shades now because they'll make those, but these are not the ones MC Hammer had. But that's old school Gazelle. I got some old school Gazelles. I've had these for a while. Y'all didn't see me in these before. I had these about 2 years. All right, let's see. I
ain't got no 11,000 no 1,100 videos. Why y'all lying?
So let's see. Which I be twice because I want to tag him and reply. My consultations are $250 an hour. You have to cash at me at USAVAIL19, $USAVAIL19. Put in your phone number and I will contact you. I'm doing consultations today. If I haven't gotten to you yet, it's because you're in line. All right. So let's see. You might want to tag him in your reply. Did you discharge your shades debt too? Discharge the shade debt. No, I didn't.
So dumb.
I didn't because it's not a debt.
That is so dumb.
Why do I need to discharge the shades? I have money. I'm going to start putting y'all on blast. Y'all be wanting to discharge your groceries and your clothes and shit like that. If you broke, just say it. Just say you broke. We're going to have to start calling out some of y'all because y'all think y'all supposed to discharge just everything. I'm going to tell you the truth. When I came into this, the only thing we were thinking about discharging were criminal cases. We weren't even discussing. All y'all greedy people are the ones that came in and started talking about getting cars and houses and all that shit. We wasn't even thinking about that shit. I come from the background. We dealing with the criminal justice system. All this extra shit that y'all doing, trying to get free shit. We wasn't about that. I've always had money. So I've had money since I was 25 years old. So I've never had that poverty mentality to think I got to get something for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if you don't know how to make money for yourself, you think you got to discharge some gazelle with some $400 pair of glasses. I mean, that's a lot of money to you. Is that a lot of money? $400 is a lot of money to you? $500 shades is a lot of money to you? Is that a lot of money to you? Where you at? Is that a lot of money for you?
Right with my stuff.
I'm just saying. You got to change your thinking. All right, so let's get to it. Nature of the remedy. All right. Nature of the Remedy by Jim Rivers and Obi-Wan Kenobi. This was written in 2006. This was a very, very popular doc. Not a lot, no, it wasn't very popular. A lot of people don't know about this. Let's read what he's saying right here. What is the purpose of this white paper? In its simplest form, it is to address the question that is asked by almost every so-called freeman and inmate who has ever been railroaded by a totally corrupt so-called judicial system. For the individual who knows they have actually committed crimes against their fellow man, the outrage of being incarcerated is severely subdued by the self-admission of guilt and expectation of punishment if caught. So, it is the truly outraged individual railroaded by the system who will be the most motivated to make the correct, concerted effort to understand the information presented here and to pursue its remedy. What is the system? And do I want to read this? I don't think I want to read this. Because he gets into... Nah, maybe we should read it. Let's read this real quick. What is the system? Without a fundamental understanding of what the system actually is and some understanding of how it got that way, there's virtually no possibility of understanding and correctly implementing a remedy. The subject of what the system actually is, as opposed to what the system appears to be, could easily encompass a
great continuation to you.
A history book explaining the events of the past that led up to the present state of the system could easily fill up several thousand pages. And even if such books were in your possession, would you make the effort to digest the information?
Could you share it?
How could you know it was the truth?
They don't know where I'm at.
A bunch of half-baked theories that fall apart upon the serious examination by objective analysis. And this is something that's very interesting too. Like the person just asked me, did you discharge your glasses?
Dumb.
And, it's a mentality. It's a mindset. It's like, okay, I took time, like when I was in my 20s, to read Think and Grow Rich. Read The Master Key by Charles Handel. Read The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Waddle.
All written by Jewish people. Those are Jewish people writing these books.
I read The Master Key, which is 24 lessons by Charles Handel, probably 100 times. I just kept reading it and rereading it.
We don't like to read. Hey, N. Jones, what's going on? Great continuation. Rich rising to you.
I am the creator.
Y'all share it out
also,
so somebody can catch it.
It's
good to see you, N. Jones. I hadn't seen you in a while.
I remember when I was young, there was this guy in my neighborhood. He had he was selling dope. He was a dope boy. And I found out that he was making about $20,000 a week. And man, back then I was like 17 or 18 years old. I could not believe somebody was making $20,000 a week driving around in our neighborhood. I said, he's making $20,000. That's how much a dope boy makes, $20,000 a week. I was like, oh my God, And he had a nice ass. Back then, what was in car and his style was he had a Mustang GT with a custom paint job on it with some Dayton rims and a stereo system, and it was real nice. It was a very, very nice car. He obviously put a lot of money into designing this car.
This is Yusuf L. He teaches on law, and I find that that's a lot of things that we need to know that we don't know. So I'm sharing, Yusuf L., the nature of the remedy, which a lot of us don't understand, that we have a remedy. A lot of us don't understand that we're playing the game wrong. So I'm just sharing today. It's good to see you, sis. I remember you from way back. It's good to see
you. That, man, if I could just make $2,000 a week, I'll be a baller. I was thinking like this. I was thinking, $2,000 a week. If I could just make $2,000 a week, man, I mean, wow.
Y'all like and subscribe to this channel because this is a backup channel and nobody really knows where I'm at.
Well, I never saw $2,000 a week. I actually got to the point where I was making $5,000 a day. And when I got that, it was amazing how I looked at money differently, how $2,000 a week wasn't any money anymore. And what they do to you in jail is they try to destroy that in you. They try to destroy that in you. They try to beat you back down to the point where you look at $100 as if it's a lot of money. Like you might even kill somebody over $100 or something like that. Or, you might get mad at somebody, want to do something to them for some gazelle glasses or some shit like that. Just some things. These just things. They're just things. They're just vibrational frequencies. This is just a vibrational frequency. That's all it is. This right here. It's just a vibrational frequency.
You know what?
It's just a vibrational frequency. It's just a thing. These are just things. So this right here brings these things to you. But you have to have your mind trained in a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
And that is the result of repetition, of just doing something over and over and over again, reading, digesting the right books, digesting the right information. A lot of y'all are very impressed with my level of knowledge with this, but the fact of the matter is, it just really came through repetition, just reading something over and over and over again. You really can't master anything till you've read it about 7 times at least 7 times. Every time you read it, you'll get an epiphany, and there'll be something else about the information that you'll realize. And it's that way with the law of attraction as well. So I'm saying this to say, because a lot of people out there, they got this thing with money, and you want to discharge everything. I look at people want to discharge anything. I look at you as having a poverty mindset, because the money is really not the issue. The discharge was really to take care of serious issues that come into your life. Not trying to discharge your groceries, not trying to destroy the system. They're not going to let you destroy the system. They're not going to let you destroy the system. If you have this mindset that you think that you're going to make some sort of drastic change to the way things are, you're seriously deluding yourself. All right. Now you may be able to, and if you want to get to the point where you discharge everything, you probably could. You probably could set up a credit card and then set up some bond with the credit card company, and then have all your charges go through that credit card, and then you discharge that credit card. There is a lot of different ways that you could set up to do things. But why would you do that? The only reason you're thinking like that is because you're not a millionaire. Because if you had $100 million, you wouldn't even be thinking about this shit. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't even be over on this channel. You would be talking about discharging shit. Let's just keep it a stack.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's right.
Y'all in the comment section, am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Oh, let me say this about the seminar. The seminar is going to be on Saturday and Sunday. They put the wrong dates on there. They put the 3rd things in your space. You may want to improve your vital energy by stop having sex. Allowing your vital energy to increase itself, because that's the battery that does all of this. And stop with the bullshit, okay? Stop making excuses. You looking at somebody, well, that's really not masculinity, because really they put their value in their masculine frame and their possessions. That's not what it's all about, okay? That's not what masculinity is. People who are mad. You think a dude who has $100 million cares about the things he has? When you start getting a lot of money, things don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. The car don't mean shit. You gotta driving a $200,000 car. That don't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. Nobody's valuing that. It is the ability that you demonstrate to yourself that you can move energy like that and bring those things into your space that demonstrate that you're truly masculine, which is why women are very attracted to it. Anyway, I had to kind of stop on that because I got people watching my channel and making little
yourself.
Put that out there. We're gonna get back on this, but the same thing applies to this. A lot of one of the variables that people do not include in their process is the way that you think. This is why when you read documents like creditors and their bonds or dealing with presentments, the very first portion of those documents are dedicated to thought. Okay, and understanding how vibrational frequencies work. It's no different than when my 15-year-old was all in with the conversation and you blew up the spot with the hard cursing. Well, then don't put your 15-year-old on there, all right? I'm sorry, your people are talking about cursing. Get the fuck off my channel. Just get the fuck off my channel.
Oh my goodness, you should have never did that. You're
15-year-old. Let me tell you, when I was 15 years old, cussing like a sailor at school. We come back home and try to act good. Everybody was in high school. You think you're in high school and they ain't heard cursing? Come on my channel with that bullshit trying to get your morality and put on it because it's just gonna make me curse worse. You take your ass and get somewhere else. Let me try to say, but my son was all in and everything. You start cursing, he was out. With telling his ass to get the hell on because he's obviously not interested in bettering himself. Because I wasn't doing any cursing. If you want to get on, get the hell on. I'm not talking to you anyway. Boy. When I started my channel, I'm talking to street cats. Because we already talking about the criminal justice system and things like that. So get out of my chat room talking about that shit. I don't like the language that you use. Like y'all not grown. Like y'all hear this shit every day. Like you don't sit and listen to Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy or Chris Rock. Get the fuck out of here. That stupid shit. Y'all kill me with that, man. This grown conversations over here. Let me tell you something. Y'all got plenty of people out here that will talk to you in a way that you want to be heard. It ain't working for you. Look at what y'all doing. Look at the state of the world today. When people are every day trying to talk to you, not using any epithets or anything like that, you motherfuckers still ain't doing shit. And I cuss on every fucking broadcast. And you ought to know that if you come over here.
He just pissed him off, didn't he, Ian Jones? He just really pissed himself off right there.
I mean, a 15-year-old didn't like me cussing. What is he, gay?
Oh.
Oh, he's using terrible language. Oh, what neighborhood you from? I don't know about you, but
shout out to the two in the chat, y'all. I'm just doing remedy today. This yourself going in.
And y'all know I'm telling the truth.
I'm just sharing stuff that I find to be relevant.
When they come home, it's a thing, you can switch it off. You can't cuss around your parents. It's just like an automatic switch. You come around y'all know what y'all grew up doing it. But then you get back out, switch back right on. Everyday conversation with your homeboys and everything. You sitting here thinking, my 15-year-old, I didn't like the fact that you started using. I'm going to try to drag you. You think you're going to shame me into something? I'm going to drag you. You quit with them shaming tactics. Them shaming tactics is a tool of the devil. Y'all try to be that self-righteous, shaming tactics. That shit them feminists use and all that shit. People
talk about it.
Those are manipulative tactics that people try to use.
Talk about it yourself. It's all right. We're going to use my space to do this today.
Anyway. And I wasn't even saying any cuss words. I didn't know what you was talking about.
Hey, Arthur, great continuation, Arthur.
Let's get back to the document.
We're doing some remedy today. We listening at yourself. Talk about the system. What is the system, y'all?
We were talking about what system is. So we're on paragraph 2. It says, obviously, the extremely brief paper will make no attempt to prove anything stated herein. Everything stated within regarding the system will of necessity be simply asserted as fact, firmly established as irrefutable, yet facts that will probably contradict everything you thought you understood about the system. You will either have to face up to the fact that you have been deceived and lied to all your life about almost everything you think you know, or you remain a victim to the global
Say that again.
That the entire world is now part of, also referred to as the system. For those of you, the vast majority of humanity, who believe that such an evil global system of brand deception and enslavement cannot possibly exist, the mere suggestion of it sounding like the utterances of those conspiracy nuts, and usually dismissed as kooks, I suggest you immediately cease reading any further, since I have no intention of communicating with the hopelessly brain-dead masses on these matters. Let me talk about that real quick, because this is very, very good, a very, very good section that's talking about people conspiracy theories. All right, because you know, one of the things that we have to contend with on this channel, what we have to contend with on this channel is this a sovereign citizenship? Which, when they say that, it's kind of like it's innocent conspiracy type stuff. And it's an insult because of the vast amount of research that's been conducted by extremely intelligent people over the last 30 or 40 years. Extremely intelligent people have investigated all of these things, and they just dismiss it as if you're a kook or something like that. When a lot of it should be obvious, like it should be obvious to you that there isn't any money. That should be obvious. It should be obvious. It should be obvious that there's something wrong with the court system. You know, it should be, because when you sit here and think about it, okay, well, how can you go to jail for a victimless crime? How do you start putting people? How can another man tell another man what he can put in his body? I want you to think about that for a second. How can you tell me I can't take drugs? That's none of your goddamn business. Who did we allow to get into office or get into a situation, or how do we get ourselves in a situation where another human being or a group of men can tell another group of people they can't? Now, I can understand you can say, well, you cannot use Federal Reserve notes to conduct business in illegal activities, such as selling. But how are you going to tell me something grows out of the ground is illegal? Like marijuana. How are you going to tell me that? Who are you? This is planet Earth. If the creator of the balanced universe created it, he created it for a reason. Okay, who are you to come and tell me I can't use it for whatever purpose I want to use it for? These are some of the things that you got to start. Who are you to tell me I can't curse? I know what the word fuck means. Do you know what the word fuck means? The word fuck is an acronym that stands for fornication under carnal knowledge. It's something they used to put on tombstones when you were labeled as a fornicator. I know what it means. I know what ass means. I know what shit means. I know what all these words mean. I studied them, you know. But who is the one that can tell you what's right and what's wrong? Who is the ultimate arbiter of what's right and what's wrong? What's right and what's wrong? You got other individuals telling you what's right and what's wrong. How do we not know? And I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. How do you not know that the devil is really God and the God in the Bible is really the devil? What if the Satanists are correct? What if they are? What if they right? What if they like, y'all the ones that's wrong? We can supposed to be able to do whatever we want to do. Y'all the ones living in a delusion. What if? I'm just saying. That is what freedom is all about. You can do anything you want as long as you do not trespass on somebody else's property or their property rights. As long as you don't get in anybody else's way, mind your business. Because everybody only has to answer to one authority, not you. And that's why it says in Matthew 7:1, judge not, lest ye be judged, because the judgment you mete out will be meted out to you. All you self-righteous people, okay, we can come and open your closet and see all them goddamn skeletons in there. We got somebody talking about our cuss. This might be a damn pedophile. But you don't like to use vulgar language. You might abuse your children. You might molest your children. I don't know. What do you do? I'm just saying. And let's keep going. let's get back to the document. I had to kind of throw that out there. This is not a conspiracy theory. It goes against my nature to be simply making assertions that are not backed up with rigorous proof, but I am of necessity going to have to just move forward and assert the facts as irrefutable truth. If you demand the truth in life without compromise, you will eventually come to the same truth about the system. And what do I mean by the system? The system consists of all institutions that man has created to organize, control, sustain itself, in particular government, religion, and commerce. There are no sharp demarcations between these three institutional entities, and in fact, are so hopelessly intertwined that I will refer to them as the system. The foundational facts to understand. So let's look at some of the facts that you need to understand about this system. Fact number one, the system in today's world on a global widespread basis is now completely dominated and controlled by the forces of darkness, namely Satan, Lucifer, the devil. This is not some mystical, superstitious ravings. The dark forces are absolutely for real, are extremely ingenious in the science of controlling the people's thinking, and control all governments of men and the vast overwhelming majority of all religions, and in particular, all of so-called Christendom, not true Christianity, represented by the harlot upon the beast in Revelation scripture. And for our analysis, the most important realization is that the dark forces totally control all the financial/economic systems, in particular banking, the principal control lever point of the commerce game, and the resulting enslavement of all mankind. There is an ample, if not massive, confirmation that one indeed seems to be now approaching the final battle of righteousness over Satan's pure evil. Now let me stop here and talk about that. This right here was very important. You know, I'm not really a religious person, but I consider myself to be spiritual. The reason I'm not religious because I've thoroughly studied all of the religions, and they're man-made, and a lot of the things that people like to espouse.
Shout out to the three that's in the chat.
Don't have a thorough understanding of their own religion or the mechanics of nature.
I'm just sharing something I feel like is useful.
Like however, that's not to say that there's not a creator of the boundless universe, that there are not spiritual
Who really
laws,
created this matrix,
that there is not a polarity in the universe that we have to pay attention to. I'm not saying any of those things, but I'm gonna tell you this: what
Negroid, how you doing? Great continuation
of angels and demons, of these
thank
dark
you so much. I'm doing my best. Don't nobody know where I'm at over here, y'all. I don't have that many subscribers, so could you share it out, please? Thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate you so much.
A lot of the things that were
Negroes, I missed you yesterday. Check out that bill I did yesterday. It was dedicated to you, man, because of all the stuff that you be saying.
In particular, the book of Revelation. I began to understand this is what I perceive. This is what I think the ultimate thing is. First of all, there's a free will universe. Nobody can make you do anything. You got to understand that. You cannot be made to do anything. If you could be made to do anything, then there would be no need for a judgment day, because you could go before God and just tell him right there when he's judging you, the devil made me do it. One thing that you cannot, one excuse you cannot use is the devil made me do it. However, the devil is a liar. He can deceive.
Thank you for coming in. I see 4 of you in here. Thank you for coming in.
There's a lot of tools in its arsenal. Okay, once you begin to understand, read some of the stories in the Bible, like the story of Job.
Oh yeah, I got three straight in a row, Negro. You gotta go catch up on them.
Job is saying, well, the only reason Job,
y'all, and please,
because you put a hedge around everything, and you give them.
Please subscribe to all my channels. Just go and look for Mama Chief. I got like 3 channels, y'all, and I don't know which one I can use when I can use them. So, but I got 400 subscribers on my major channel, but I only have like 20 something on this one. So if y'all could subscribe to it, because I'm not trying to get them no $480 to do StreamYard. I don't have that, so I'm having to have to use the different channels that I've got set up. So thank y'all so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for coming in when you do. I appreciate y'all so much. Let's go.
Everything you want. He said, okay, well, go ahead and take, you can do everything you want to him, but just don't kill him. Okay, and then in the Quran, when we get the story about Iblis, when, they were asked, the Naran Samoon, you have the cherubim angels who are from the Naran Samoon, the smokeless fire, and and they were told to bow down before Adam, and he refused to do so because he said, I'm greater than he is. This man is a man of clay, and I'm a thing of fire, and I'm greater than he is. And he said, I'm going to show you he's not worthy. When you really study these stories, and then you kind of look at this right here, this information, you begin to see, I think it's something to those stories, because you begin to see like what they're doing right now is they're trying to get y'all to become heathen. They're trying to get you to renounce the belief in a God. They're trying to get you to have sex that is unnatural. They're trying to get you to, kill your babies. They're doing and they're making it seem like it's a matter of course, that there's no big deal about it. Right. And then a lot of people are becoming acceptable to it, and they're just participating in it. Their morality has been brought into question. And so these are things that, you begin to look in these books and you're like, I wonder if there is some sort of devil that's out to prove that man is not worthy. Is he out to prove that? Watch what we do to them. Watch how we do to them. Watch how easily we can control their mind. Watch how easily that they will cast off God, okay, and do whatever we. Watch how easily these people will make us their God. Okay, you told them that they can use the herbs of the field for their healing. They'll come to us. We got pharmaceuticals, which is sorcery and witchcraft. They will come to us. They won't come to you. Everything, watch God, watch what I'm saying. Everything that you gave them, they will cast it aside, and they will only take what they'll go into the grocery store and they will eat the food, the processed food that we make in our laboratories, and they will spit out the fruits and vegetables, and it'll be something detestable to them.
Yes.
Pay attention. Is that not happening? Everything around you, yes. Everything around you, do you want something man-made? You don't want anything that is coming from the creator of the balanced universe. Doesn't it seem like anything that's natural, they're warring against? That's and if they're warring against nature, couldn't we conclude that they're warring against God? That there's some sort of battle of light and dark that is going on? I'm just saying, I'm not trying to.
You speaking truth. That's all I can say.
Happen.
It's not a lot of people over here, y'all, but it's all good. I appreciate the energy that's in here. Thank you so much. What happened, yourself?
Sorry about that.
Me too.
I'm sorry about that. I think my connection went bad. Anyway, I'm back. My connection went bad for a second. I'm back. What we got? Okay. So let's get back on this real quick. I kind of want to bring y'all attention to some sort of war that's going on. Some type of war going on. I don't know. I've heard, you've heard people say this and talk about this.
Thank you so much, Arthur.
Anyway. Fact number two, probably as much as a little over 80% of Americans people still believe that man's problems can be solved by political action, voting, have an informed opinion on political matters. They accept what they hear on the media and believe the authority can be trusted. Less than 10% of this group will ever realize how profoundly deceived they have been. And that's another thing. It's just amazing about me how many people believe the news.
Absolutely, I mean, it's incredible.
It is the most incredible thing
to
watch people just believe whatever they tell them on the news, and that they think even though every 4 years they vote, like black people have voted Democrats ain't never did nothing for them. They just keep on voting for them over and over and over again, and they'll do it all the Democrats have to say Trump is racist, and they just get in their emotions. Forget the fact that he funded HBCUs. Forget everything he put something in the prison system that allowed prisoners to get out of jail and everything. Forget all the things that he's doing to help us. That nigga's racist. Don't vote for him. That's all they got to do. That's all they got to do. And be mad at you because you won't roll with him. Like, man, that don't make no fucking sense what you're saying. Be dead ass serious about it. But they believe in it. They think they vote is going to change something. Let's get back in this. Fact number 3. The world and all its resources, its most important being human slave resources, are in fact controlled by extremely wealthy and powerful families whose ingenious extortion strategies have become the foundation of the world economy, global economic slavery, through the creation of fictional indebtedness by imposition of centralized banking to ultimately deprive the people of all property and freedom. This is enough.
Exactly. Who created this matrix that we're in? Who literally put us in this position? That's what we're here for today.
Other one, and this is something else I want to talk about too. Have you ever noticed that how our families are being destroyed? But if you'll notice with the elite, they don't let their families get destroyed. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that the higher up the ladder you go, their family's intact, and the lower down the ladder you go, the families are getting disintegrated.
Okay.
You know, and here's another thing that I read. I read in what was this? It was what was that I was reading? They were discussing. It was in Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper, and there was some good documents in there, and it was Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, and it was basically the ultimate goal, and you'll see this in the movies as well, that the ultimate goal of the New World Order is to destroy families because the children are going to be the property of the state. So, and I see it, and what's incredible, in the 90s we were reading this, and in 2022 I'm seeing how they're actually really doing it. And how they're doing it, they've weaponized the feminist movement, and getting women to have this idea that they need to be strong and independent and have their own thing. And you have you have the families being broken up. And so, and you know, even with children, it doesn't even matter if you have children. And you see, the higher you go up the ladder, you don't see that happening. You know, you don't see like the Rockefellers. They're not going to destroy their family. The Rothschilds. The Warbirds, the people on the credit bureau, the Vanderbilts, all these different high-level families, they understand the importance of family. Let me throw this out here too. Yes, I want people to start thinking like this. One of the tools they use to keep their family together are family trust.
Listen, y'all.
Because if you put a family trust together, and let's say you have a family of 20 people. Let's say that I'm the patriarch of my family, and my wife is the matriarch, and we want to build our legacy. So I have children. I have 5 children. Okay, let's say I have 8 children. I have 4 girls and 4 young men. All right, and I got the directive. I said, okay, I'm trying to build my empire. I'm trying to do like Abraham. I'm trying to be the father of many nations. All right, so I'm going to establish some sort of covenant with my children in the form of a trust. And I'm going to tell them, I'm going to say, look, we have $100 million in the family trust. This family trust is going to provide a very comfortable lifestyle for all of you. But it's going to be conditioned on the fact that...
Let me stop right there for the 3 that's in this chat. When he said $100 million, that wasn't just off the top of his head. Do anybody in the chat? There's 3 of y'all. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Many are called, few are chosen. It's only going to be a few of us get that. That's why numbers don't impress me. It don't impress me about how many numbers I see on this thing. What impresses me about the spirit of the one that is in the chat with me, because for I know that it ain't gonna take a whole lot of us to get this done. But what I do know, it's gonna take the right ones to get this done, and we're gonna have to move by a whole different realm than what we know. And that's what I do know to be true. So I'm not looking at the numbers, I'm looking at the spirit of the people that's here. So we can get this done. When he said 100 million, that wasn't just off the top of his head. When you do your UCC filing, which is the first filing that you do to clear yourself from this system in a total way that don't nobody understand, you become a creditor. Within that creditor form from the UCC, not the USC, this is where people get it twisted. A lot of people don't understand the USC is for the codes of the public. The UCC is total private. So that $100 million he mentioned for that trust, that's what comes with the UCC. 100 million on the state level. And on the federal level, it's 100 billion. And I'll land right there and let him finish. I just wanted to drop that in now to those that need to know. And we are family. I got all my sisters and brothers with me. What? We family, y'all. So we can do these same trusts with each other. Think about it. Absolutely. You still haven't filed it yet? Everybody who hasn't filed it need to file it ASAP. See, because that means that you will be in control, but eventually they ain't gonna even be able to people ain't gonna be able to take control of their status no more. They're gonna fix this, y'all. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna fix it where if you ain't, you won't be. Because we're supposed to do this. This is redemption. King, what's up? Shout out to you. Great continuation. Thank you for coming in. See, they said we were supposed to be redeemed. The redemption when we were 7. I don't know about y'all, but see, my mama, we was all into the pagan, but we didn't know anything about how this system really was running and what that the matrix that we was being set up in. I just want to make sure I do. Hey, everybody does. But the thing of it is that there is no right or wrong way when fraud has been done unto you. And I don't know how long you've been studying it in, John, but yeah, I tell you, I'm here for a purpose and a reason, and I'm trying to really get my people on a page, and that's the only reason why I do what I do. Y'all see how I bring stuff. I'm trying to show y'all what I've learned, and trying to help others get there too. Like I said, I got 14 people, their UCC filing with $100 million on their name, and they decided to stay a slave. They didn't even pursue it and continue to walk through it. But they got it on their neck. They got that security, but they don't know what the hell to do with it. It's like, they didn't follow through. So, therefore, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. They choose to stay the USC, the private person. And that's why people argue and fuss about Trump, because they don't understand the system that they're set up in. They mad at Trump because he ain't like them. He not like y'all. Not because he pale skin either. Because he is a private, just like me. He's on a private. He's not a public figure. That's why they mad. Because they don't see him getting treated like them. They think, well, he's different than you. He's not like you for real. And it's not because of the color of his skin. It's a lot of people not like us. Well, I mean, I'm different than y'all too because I am a secured party creditor. I have done mine. And that's why I do what I do to try to bring it to you. Because I've done this shit. And I know it to be true. And it's something that I'm stuck on right now because I don't have the right people, because it's only so far you can go yourself when you it's hard to even excuse me, it's hard to even explain. I just want to make sure I do it correctly. Absolutely. And I understand that because believe you me, I ain't had no teacher. I ain't had no teacher. I did this by myself, and I kept on looking, researching, looking at different videos. I put in that engine what I want to get. I ask the internet for certain questions, and I'll pull up the answers to what I need. This is the only way I've been able to do it. And everybody I tried to bring in with me to try to work with me, because I'm always talking about a think tank. How my brain is 67 years old and I'm still trying to think and work this out. But I shouldn't be doing this. I don't want to be doing this. I want to be having what y'all say fun. For real, y'all. I want to be. I feel like I shouldn't be still working hard like this, trying to figure this out. I feel like these young minds, I should have some young people around me getting this done. Come on, y'all, let's get this done. But I'm alone, still trying to get this done. I should have young people. Mama G, what we need to do today? Calling me. What we doing? Where we at? What we doing? This is what I feel like we should be doing. But no. They on the street somewhere popping pills, doing something. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's crazy. Author says, this has been my journey the past 10 years, and I've finally gotten home. Thanks, Mama Chi. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad you got that, baby. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We got to pull it in together though, because it was made for all of us. And that's what I'm saying. When we was 7 years old, we were supposed to be redeemed. See, that's where that redemption comes in at, right? We got to get it. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to get it. I mean, and I always was trying to get 10 people. At least I said, well, if 10 of us got $100 million that's in our credit that we can use, y'all shut it like out, y'all. Somebody should be popping up in here. I mean, I know it's going to take more than 4 of us, y'all. But I'm not big on a lot of numbers, but I know it's in the numbers with who listen. I used to sell Mary Kay. Excuse me. And I never really had nothing about business because I always just been doing whatever I do. It'd be business to me. But it's in the numbers. Because out of 100, you might not get but 20. You see what I'm saying? And with the way the system and the stuff that's been working on us, you might not get but 10 out of that. But it's just the fact that all these years, I've been doing this now, a good 5 to 7 years that I've been just trying to get to this point, I think. But I've been researching for 34 years. So, but just to get here where I feel comfortable, I don't feel no threat. I don't feel, because I was really pissed off with the police situation, but y'all know they killed my grandson. That was something that I really was always trying to protect myself and my people from, is the interaction or the interchanging with these policy enforcers who was taking our life. And the ultimate happened that they took my firstborn grandson's life. And I couldn't protect him, y'all. I could not protect my baby. And that is like, the worst thing in the world for me, because that was what I was aiming for. You understand what I'm saying? And Yeah. So that is kind of like why I can't stop. I won't stop because I still got too many things that's undone. You don't know how to take care of the debt the Social Security gets. Hmm. That's what he was testing. That's why this, you just said the magic word. That's what this bill was about. How people think they're supposed to discharge everything. That is not the situation. Um, Let me see. Can I pull up something? Hold on. Let me pull up something. We finna go. We finna change directions here, y'all. We finna change direction. We'll go back to him in a minute. Let's see where we at. Bear with me for a minute, y'all, while I go somewhere. What I just do there. Okay. Come on. Okay, y'all. I'm finna show y'all. We finna go somewhere. Shout out to the 5 that's in the chat. Thank you so much for the hearts, Ann Jones. Okay, y'all. Let's check this out right here. Let's see what I got here. Oh, wow. That's not what I'm trying to share. Hold on, you guys. Bear with me while I try to get here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Thank y'all for, excuse me. Thank y'all for being here. I see 6 is in the chat. Thank y'all for sharing. Evidently, somebody shared. Because somebody found me one. Because there's 6 of y'all out here now. Appreciate you for coming in. Let me see. Can I find what I'm looking for? Y'all know I'm learning here. Y'all my new chat though. 7 of y'all up in here now. Shout out to y'all. Great continuation. May you be enlightened while you're here. Okay. Let me see right here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Oh my goodness, thank you. Am I back? Wow, can y'all hear me now? Can can I be heard? Because they just really didn't want me to come back. Am I back? Let's see. Am I back, y'all? Yep. Okay. That's what's up. Yes, cleared. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal, y'all. They tried to stop me from doing that, y'all. Some kind of way my device just didn't do what I wanted to do. So we're gonna readjust the whatever. We're gonna readjust my mind because I had to go somewhere else to get this back up, y'all. So bear with me. Um, we finna do some back up here where we was talking about discharge. That's what I'm trying to refocus my mind, y'all. Help me out. Uh, yeah, back up here when Ian Jones mentioned the discharge, that kind of changed my focus, and I was ready to go somewhere, and my computers didn't let me do it. So let me get back on that focus point, okay, you guys? Let me try to focus back over there. Um, I was trying to pull up somebody that where is he? I know, I know. You know, I figured it out. What I think happened. That's right. I'm glad of that. Thank you, Negro. Um, I figured out what I was doing. I think it's myself that I'm messing up because each email has a YouTube page. Each email has a so I was trying to go to another email which has his own YouTube page and play something on this one. And therefore I think I was twisting up the system. So I think that solved my problem. So I gotta send, yeah, okay, I gotta go to the email and send it to this email so I can pull it up where I'm at now. Okay, I know what I gotta do, y'all. Bear with me while I make this adjustment so I can pull up the right document on the right uh, YouTube page. Okay, appreciate y'all so much working with me. Cause see, I like to work with my chat. I don't like to be sitting here with no bunch of people on the panel and then the chat ain't getting what it needs. My chat is important to me. My chat is very, very important to me. So I appreciate y'all so much. I got you, Arthur. I got you, Arthur. When I call meetings, I don't, it might be impromptu because people have things that they be doing, and all of a sudden we might think of something that we say, okay, we need to come together and talk about. But see, I don't have nobody in, don't have no think tank, don't have nobody ready to get nothing done, y'all, and it's sad. It's really sad. So, I've been doing this a long time, and I still don't have a team, and I'm disappointed. I'm very hurt. I am very, very hurt that I don't have a team. Um, and my elder don't either. And we work hard. That man out there now trying to get ready to put some food in the ground for the winter. And niggas won't even go and get the food. I mean, this is some sad stuff, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how hard it is to keep pushing through to try to help our people when our people literally won't even do the work to help themselves. That's the sad part about it. That's really what's sad. And but I'm still here, and I'm still gonna keep doing what I know to do the best I know to do it. And that's all I can do. That's really all. Okay, this one. Okay. I'm almost there, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm looking for this document. Hold on. There it is, right there. Okay, I'm finna share it to. I want to share it to. What is this one? Hold on, y'all. I think it's this one, right? I'm trying to figure out which one of these emails this one is. Hold on, which one is this one? I'm a cheap hot time. Okay. Yeah, I got so much stuff going on over here. Forgive me. Okay, copy to Mama Cheap hot time. Okay, y'all. Let's see what's gonna happen here if I got that done right. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. So first of all, it's about the fact that the socials. I'm just gonna go with running off my mind right now because I can't find what I'm looking for. The social is your trust itself, right? Everybody agree? Your trust is your social is your trust, and once you do the UCC filing, that takes you away from having you have a debtor and now you have a creditor. Okay, that's what that really means. Your social security number gave you your trust. That's understandable, right? Oh snap! I done pulled out again. I'm still trying to find this document that I need. Y'all bear with me. My emails right here. Okay. Yeah, it's really slow on me today, but bear with me, y'all. I'm still here. Let's see. Damn, y'all, stream y'all is something else today on me. Y'all there? Are y'all there? Damn, let me check the phone. Are y'all there? Is anybody here, please? Oh, I'm getting frustrated with it too. Okay, Arthur, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so what I was saying was that your social is not, it's not like what we think it is. We was never supposed to have given it to anybody. Okay, we were never supposed to have given that social out to anybody. Now I'm finna change page. Tell me if y'all can still hear me. Can y'all hear me when I do this? I hope y'all can still hear me. I'm looking for something so I can pull up. Okay, here we go. Can y'all hear me? Here I come back over here now. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all was hearing me. Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. Now let's see. Can I go and pull this up? I want to share my screen. Okay, here we go. I want to share my screen. Y'all, I'm talking to myself because I have to help myself do things. Okay, let's see. Right there. Right there. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see that on the screen? Let me pull up my YouTube over here. Here I go. All right. I got 9 people in the chat. Wow. Great continuation, y'all. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong chat. There's 7 of y'all up in here. My bad. Okay. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong chat. There's 7 of y'all up in here. Okay, y'all see me. Y'all hear me now. I know y'all can because I heard myself. Thank you for holding on with me, you guys. Now, can you see the chat? I mean, can you see what I got on the screen? House Joint Resolution, right? Okay. The House Joint Resolution 192 of 1933 was a law that suspended the gold standards in the United States and made it illegal to pay debt in gold. It also prohibited the public from hoarding gold and coin bars and certificates. Now, is that what y'all know about that? Okay. The gist of it is that the only way that debt could be paid would be by gold. So after they took the gold, then there was no way of paying debt. And therefore, all debt was to be paid by the government. Okay? They made the debt notes, the FRN, Federal Reserve notes, as debt notes, which means they have no value. Okay? Which means that every green dollar that you see, it has no value. The only value it has is an even swap exchange for when you go to the store or go and say they say they want this much for that. That's just making you a slave, because there is no value to that dollar bill. That dollar bill, in fact, actually was supposed to be put in a bank account and sent to Treasury, where Treasury would give it a serial number, which would in fact be traded on the market. And then they would give you dividends. You would get the interest back in your account in 4 weeks. So we have never known how money really works or how we are supposed to be handling that. It's against the law to even have it. That's why when you go to jail and stuff, when you remember back in the day, they used to take the people money. Now they'll put it on a plastic card, and you got to have, if you go in jail with some money, they're going to put it on a plastic card. You ain't coming back out with that money. And then they used to take your money. Shout out to you, Big Dog Philly. How you doing today? How's the family? Hope all is well. So this is part of being a slave, is to want the dollar bill. So that dollar bill has taken us all the way up into wanting to be everything entertaining wise. We're the biggest entertainers. What they call them, stepping fetchings. We is the entertainment for the people. Circus, clown. We always got to be there to participate. But we want that money. And they know we want that money. But it ain't no money. So all debt was to be paid by the government. So that means that they set up these ways for us that we didn't never get to know. But we see people walking around us all day long talking about they living on for trust. How the hell they get a trust and they wasn't even, how did they get it? And we didn't get it. Basically, because we wasn't taught. We wasn't taught the ABCs and the OIDs. We were talking about some alphabets and 1, 2, 3. We was taught to spell you with YOU instead of saying damn you. We was taught these 3 different words with different meanings. We was taught all the curses to speak upon ourselves instead of redeeming ourselves. Our mama didn't know. They taught her to redeem us in the church by baptizing us in a damn pool of water. When in fact, she was supposed to know how to take that Social Security and go down there and turn that Social Security into a credit, where then we wouldn't have never been in the position we was in. We would be where they are. But see, I ain't talking about that kind of ABC, baby. I'm talking about income tax ABCs and OIDs. I'm talking about life things. I ain't talking about that school activity, sweetheart. Because I don't think if I never known the ABCs and they are 1, 2, 3, I still know I'd be right here where I'm in there, in my mentality of my mind. Because I taught myself what I know. Ain't nobody taught me. Because when I went to the 8th grade, that white man told me, that pale skinned brother told me that we came from Africa and we was 8. And I left school and I said, okay, I don't need your teaching. Negro said, I seen how our information got switched to entertainment, and now we divided and still at ground. What did you say? Zero, yeah. Okay, that's what I was finna say too. Ground zero, But these are the things that they didn't teach us because of the fact that we would have been just like them. But they wanted to teach us how to be on the lower pole. So these Jews, these people that everybody's scared to talk about, I wonder why they scared to. I mean, I wonder why our people is just scared to know that things ain't right and to speak on it or to do something about it. I know that's right, sis. But there, great continuation and divine rising to you, Goddess Centrum. Good to see you. Hope all is well in your world today. Well, see, okay, the social, like I said, it was a credit card. And that's why we was told never to give it to nobody. We weren't never supposed to give it to nobody. But folks started asking us for it. And we didn't know, right? And so that social is a lifetime unlimited credit card. Okay? That's why when you do your UCC, that's why that 100 million came up. That's where we first started with Yusuf L talking about that 100 million. And I was like letting y'all know that wasn't just a number that just plopped off his head. That is a number that the UCC one is filed on the social. And it gives you a $100 million collateral on your name off of that document. Okay? So that is where you come into being a creditor. Okay? That's where you come in where just think about it like this. A ledger, which when you go in a courthouse, see, all this is based upon legal Canaan law, maritime law. Look at the video I did, I think last night. Yeah. When the police was telling us how we're set up under this banner. And like when you go in a courthouse, you go straight down, and then it's like that banner, right? That over, you know what I'm trying to say, y'all? Great continuation, Sharon. How you doing today? Good to see you. Thank you for coming over. So that what they call it, like a bar, okay? Like the bar go across, and then the line go down the middle, right? Just think about a piece of paper, and you draw a straight line across it, then you go down the middle, right? I'm just trying to give y'all the visual of how I'm trying to say this. And on the top, you got the debtor. That's that social. On the other side, across that line, you got the creditor. That's you that done made your step to do your UCC now. Now you got two entities right here. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why they can run you up in the courthouse. That's the only way they got to get the money out of you like they want. All they need is your signature. See, they don't really want you. They got to have you though. Because you is the source of them getting what they want from you. That's all it's all about. Okay? So when they tell you, you got to give them your name, your social, your DOB, and you got to sign it. You, in fact, have just signed a credit application. And just imagine now, every application, not just that one, but all the applications you filled out in a lifetime for a job, for credit, for house, anything that your name, your date of birth, and your social, and you signed went to. somebody got paid. Can you imagine that? Somebody got paid. Whoever that application belonged to, they got a place called Trust, Tax, and Loan within the Treasury. And those applications goes there, and they give them an extended line of credit to pay you out of. But just imagine those people that wasn't even really hiring. They just taking an application, honey. Remember seeing the sign? Remember when we first got out of high school or whatever, we wanted to go get a job, and everybody was hiring. Everybody got signs up. We hiring, we taking applications. They just taking applications because they know what they're doing. This is how this system been going all this time, y'all. Ever since they started with a social. We are the real commodity for everybody. Everybody is really eating off of us. Shout out to the 9 that's in this chat. No, equal to whatever you apply for. No, equal to whatever they want to get. Because you ain't getting nothing from the application, you and John. None of that comes to you. They don't even give you an extension of your own credit. They'll tell you you don't have credit. Do you know the credit bureau has nothing? Those, who is that? I don't even know the name of them because I don't even pay them no attention. Oh, those 3 credit bureaus. This against the law for somebody to tell you that you don't have a line, your credit is not good enough. You have a whole line of credit that is unlimited. But if you don't know it, you don't know to use it. Because they're going to tell you you got to pay a down payment, which is against the law too. And they're going to already win in your account because you just gave them permission to. You ain't the beneficiary of nothing until you make it be. You see what I'm saying? You ain't the beneficiary of nothing until you take control. You just a debtor. That's why you have to go to work and pay for your bills. If you was the beneficiary, you wouldn't have to do that. You would have the mechanism and the know-how to discharge. Or better yet, to just accept it for value. So, how about not doing one at all? How about not just doing an application at all? How about remembering every time you sign something, you're giving them assets? Because they already got the rest of the information. How about that? You see what I'm saying, sis? These are little things that they got us thinking that, okay, whatever, but no. Don't even sign an application. Because, in fact, once you become in control, you create your own stuff. Like that application, you would take it and you would make it be what you said is because your power is in your hands, not in theirs anymore. Because of the authority that you have taken away from them. But it's steps and levels to doing that. And the first level, that my opinion, I'm not teaching nobody nothing. I'm just telling you what I know I've done, was my UCC filing. And therefore, that right there put a stop on everything and everybody. Because you just took control over all that stuff that they think they got. But it takes wherewith and knowing and learning how to operate. I'm still doing, that's where I'm at now, y'all. I'm at the operating, but that's why I be reaching out to y'all. I be like, I need y'all young minds. Come on, help me. Help mama get over the fence so she can show you how she got here. Because I'm at the fence right now. I'm at the fence. I tell y'all, I'm at the fence and I'm trying to get over it. So I share with y'all where I am, what I've done, because we all should be in this position. Nobody should not be hiding this from us, and nobody should not be charging us to help us get there. That pisses me off. The money that I hear people saying they done paid people and they still lost, or they didn't even they scammed them. In other words, they didn't even help them get nowhere. I know people have paid and haven't gotten anywhere, and I'm here trying to give it out freely. Ain't nobody, y'all don't even see Cash App. Y'all don't hear me doing that because I need for our people to be better. I need it because I need for all of us to be. What I want for me, I want for y'all. And that's just how I am. I don't understand these greedy people or these people that sucking blood, just sucking us dry. And, I don't understand it, y'all. So I'm hurt and I'm disappointed in the people. So this is just where I'm at with it. Um, Indians, not Negroes, not black in color. I'm going to show y'all this too because everybody needs to understand we are not Negroes. If you're Indian, you can't be a Negro. And just because they gave it, just because they put those on us, I never go, well, you was a Negro, you're Negro. No, that was that everybody, we the only nationality ever been every 10 years getting a change. What the hell that mean? We supposed to take somebody changing our nationality because they're hiding who we is from the world? That's a bull crap. That's a bull crap. Excuse me. But these are the things that, you know, Can y'all hear me now? This is just so, ugh. Can y'all hear me now? I was sitting there just reading Negro's thing and talking. Can y'all hear me? I guess I just can't move myself. Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Yeah. It's crazy, y'all. I apologize. I'm having some kind of connection issue over here today. Um, Question. When it's necessary to sign any document, should it be signed in cursive or print? Yes, I can hear. Okay. Three powerful vehicles used to get the funding, meaning the foot soldiers, military, and law enforcement agents. Our own Congress supported every proclamation that funded the military and law enforcement. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I was talking about up there at first about putting together money. And I don't think y'all got to hear what I said about that. There is people right now. I was in a conference call Sunday. Or was it Saturday? No, it was Saturday, my bad. And these people all over the world, indigenous tribal people who always known who they were. They're not like us Negroes here who just now trying to figure it out and get to who we know we are. These people have always been there. So I was on a conference call with them, very well know the person that does the most of the work, Legal Beaver, that has already gone to the right courts and putting in documents for the people. Um, so there are people that are doing these things. We need to get with them because we're not equipped, we're not aware, because we the uh new babies coming out the womb didn't know who we was for so long. Well, we got other nations been know who they was, and they've been on this trek. They ain't just got on this trek to do this. So yeah, we need to formulate ourselves with people who are in these things if we're about this life. Most people ain't about this life for real. They still slaves. They still working on a white man pale skin job. They ain't even made a LLC for themselves. So yeah, some of us ain't gonna make it that way. And when you sign your name, you should sign it all rights reserved. UCC-13, UCC 1-308. All rights reserved. UCC 1-308. Anytime you sign your name. But you have to be careful with, the signature, because I'm telling you, your signature is not a signature, it's your autograph. Because you're rich. See? So that's why, you know, yeah, that's why that X is very important on a lot of things, okay? Um, and the military is the military and the Army Corps engineer, they are the ones who, in fact, destroyed and helped to take everything from us. This is not our military. This is the United States military. Let's be clear. Our military was when we was indigenous and knew who we were. We have signed up to be a part of their military. So we got a lot of men that know military, but that's where we need to build our own forces with of protection for us now that we know who we are. See, that right there, excuse me, the de facto government, can you identify it, Negro? See, we are overthrown. Christopher Creer, how you doing? Great continuation. It's good to see you. And thank you for your observation. I appreciate that so much coming from the community. Absolutely. We have a lot of, because, let me see. I saw a couple of things you said. Goddess. Our people are working for the enemy. Holy soul, because of the fact that they were trained to work for the enemy. Just think about it. All the jobs, everything is governmental. None of this is tribal or cult. You know what I'm saying? None of this had us in mind. From the cradle to the grave. This is what they had in mind for us, was for their legacy, for their progenitors, not for ours. That's why it's so important to me, because of the fact of me finding my records and knowing who my people is, to stand on Indian, not tax. Because of the fact that it's in that Constitution where they was talking about their people and what they was going to do for their progenitors, not for ours. But for some reason, it had to be by the hand of their ancestor, who were the real Indians on this land at that time, to say, okay, no, you're going to put this in here. Indians, not tax. And that Indians is the only one that is supposed to be up there with Congress regulating commerce. See, those things right there mean something. But right now, if you look over there in Canada, where those Asiatic people crossed the border at, where they came in at, and you'll see they're over there regulating commerce. That's where the Pope go when he go to see the Indians, right? He don't come over here and see no copper colored people. They don't recognize us. Only thing we got is elbows on the internet making up. Okay, let's see what's in the chat. Only a form like a proclamation that can pay for military like our own U.S. Army to back our Indians. Ain't nobody talking about backing y'all for nothing. You don't exist in their world. Don't we see what is happening in the growth? They got them pale skins right over there. Let me show you something I just found today. Shit. They over there worshiping the Ireland. They over there worshiping. Today is Labor Day. They got something going on over there with these Asiatic Indians. We are not included in none of this shit. We're not included. And we're sitting here being niggas. Niggas still want to call each other niggas and black and African. I can't with that. That's why we can't win. That's why we're not even in. We're not even included. Them folks ain't including us in none of this shit. Yeah, just like that, Negroes. We're tricked to believe that they are protecting us. We are prisoners of wars, absolutely so. Yeah, that too. Ain't no independence from Britain, and they still paying tribute. No, it's the Jews. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. It's the Jews, it's the Muslims, and the Christians. It's all the three fake Abrahamic religions that they gave us. They all one people. And Congress is a part of them. But Congress supposed to be there And we, as the real Indians, supposed to be regulating with them. But no, they got the Asian added folks up there with them. I just showed it yesterday. The caucus. It's called the caucus. The Caucasian. But they got a caucus. So all of that stuff that they set it up, and now they use it for the other people, not us. Has nothing in the world to do with us. You know? So these are the things that we need to understand. We got to create our own, because they done wrote us out of this, y'all. We don't have a chance. We really don't. Not if we depending on the shit that they done set up and we think it's for us. You see what I'm saying? We don't have a chance if we believe and think like that. So, I mean, the only thing that I know is that everybody better have a plan, because you'll see what they doing over there right now in Colorado. They are literally taking it over. Literally taking it over. And people sitting here thinking that this is going to go away. It's not going to go away, and it's not going to end pretty. Because they done brought all these folks over here and gave them orders. Can you imagine what orders they probably told them? You see one look like this, shoot it. They got weapons. They're out at the ranges right now practicing, being trained. They come here with orders, y'all. Are we aware of this? Or we really sitting here on our thumbs hoping that it get better? Oh, it's going to be, oh, no, it's going back to normal type shit. Are we still sitting here on that type of time that things are going to get back to normal? I hope not. I really hope we're not sitting here like that. I really do. I hope we realize that everything has been stacked against us. Somebody's playing games with us. I mean, you know what I'm saying? How we don't see it. And they're playing with us because everybody is dual citizens to Israel. And now they got them folks over there trying to take the land from folks that don't belong to them. Right? So, but how can everybody in the House and in Congress be a dual citizen to so-called Israel, which is fake too? Ain't no such place called no Israel. It's just, I tell y'all, it's just a whole mess. And so I just got this from somebody. I want to share it with you. Let's see. Let me see if I can share it here. Let me see, can I find this on YouTube right quick? Let me see, can I find this on YouTube? It's okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna find it on this I gotta find it on the TV first. Hold on, y'all. So I can play it on the TV so y'all can see it. I just got this from somebody. It was 3 days ago, y'all. Okay? And this telling you about what's happening in the China, what the China doing. I'll go back. Let's search and find this right quick here. I appreciate y'all for bearing with me because I be having a lot to kind of get through. I be doing my best though, y'all. Wait a minute. Oh no, wait a minute. Let me do it like this. I saw a better way to think I can do this. Let's see. J. I'm gonna send it to y'all so y'all can share it out too. It's JWTV, y'all. If y'all can look for it right now, it'd be good. I like for y'all to have the sources so y'all can share them with people because we need this in our community, y'all. We really do. We need the truth because so many people have lied to us and it don't make sense. There it is, right there. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Listen, there is a list.
Check this out, y'all.
For you. Data right here on screen. It's the DSAC portal. It's a government website. What they've done, they put a bunch of people on a list. And this list talks about people that basically, so possibly including firearms regulation. If you don't like that, or you don't like the ease of immigration restrictions, you don't like the limit of the public land, if you are discontent with renewed measures to the mitigation of COVID-19 or any type of virus, you're a domestic violent extremist. And they're going to give this list to the new force that's in control, which we're going to break down all throughout this video. Also, what are the target list zones? We got that. And this is going to give you a navigation through what's coming. In our recent goings up to 2025, you need to stick around because we got HHS whistleblowers in here. We got military whistleblowers in here, pilot whistleblowers. You need to really listen to this. This is a life or death scenario. But when you look into what they're actually saying in the most recent, this list will be given to a new force that would be taking over the United States.
The Courage to Serve Act. This bill would offer qualified and vetted migrants an expedited path to citizenship if they serve in the military.
This former, basically, colonel that came out and said that this is how they're going to use illegals to turn the guns on us.
The largest problem is that Washington is this ideological bubble, and everyone decides that anyone who doesn't agree with them, that the world has to be refashioned in some new image that exists only in their minds, and that anybody who disagrees with them is by definition a criminal and has to be treated as such. What better solution than finding people who have no connection to the American people, arming them, and then sending them out to oppress us? Sounds like a great solution.
And this makes so much sense because I pulled out a map. I told you the depopulation map that just came out this year, which goes up to 2025, even though they lie and say 2100. Notice something, like I said, once again, these green zones are all the areas where
see the green
migration is going. And in the red areas is where the depopulation zones are.
But y'all see ain't nobody all over this place
that is immigrated here. And
they ain't showing all over this place. Look,
and you see the zones
look at all that
property right here. These are the areas.
Let's go, y'all. We ain't gotta be in these populated areas. Look how they got it looking all over there.
Serious, like we said just the other day, and people don't even take it serious. Like they had a whole roundtable meeting with law enforcement about a civil emergency in America.
Y'all seeing this?
I recently just told you that. That was March 1st they came out with this report. And
look at them niggas. They got our people all up in here.
It'd be private entities there too.
Man.
Say goodbye to old, costly cable TV once and for all. This revolutionary invention gives you access to your favorite channel.
The 357th Military Police Company of Concord, California, trained for detention operations at Fort Hunter Liggett. Made up of correction and detention specialists within the Military Police Corps, the unit prepares to assume the responsibility of securing and protecting displaced civilians in a theater of operations. This includes transferring refugees from hostile environments to Army detention centers to protect them from attack while also controlling civil unrest.
So look at this map right here. This is a taste of what the military's camps are like, detention centers inside of their drill. Now, I put a map beside a map, and I want us to look closely here. This is exactly what we're seeing. You see this? These areas you need to be cautious of when the Civil War unrest moment goes down. And they said they will also be removing immigrants so that they could potentially help them from Civil War unrest, because it might be a scenario where people are going after them because they are coming after us.
This includes transferring refugees from hostile environments to Army detention centers to protect them from attack while also controlling civil unrest.
Take this into perspective here. After looking at that map, then look at the timing that the United Nations are going to leave New York, because I didn't go deep into that. I just told you they were leaving.
Wow.
But they happen to pack
They're
up.
going to Kenya.
Right on time. They leave a fully integrated program technical division will be in place August 2024, ahead of the physical move planned between March, September 2025. So here's what I see happening. Excuse me. All of the I assets will be moved from the UN office right away. And maybe they leave the other ones there for the longest period, and they could be stuck in the middle of some event, because that's usually how they do it. They cast them to the wolves.
Yeah.
Now, it was also another 2025 scenario called by the Air Force General, who said basically we'll be at war with China by 2025. Technically, that could be a case, but the internal war that we would face would be from the invaders that's already in, who's probably going to be serving in the military, who's given orders to come after the average person because of some list, just like I showed you. Now, like we said, the navigation to all this stuff on a map is that the Rocky Mountains area is the area that has the least population.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
So the forewarning scenario is that they got a plan to have everybody flood us, right? Now, during those unrest moments, there's an establishment process of how emergency protocols are set up. We got that here right now for you. Super important you see this. Let's talk about it. Since civil war unrest was the big topic for the military, if you look under the U.S. Fire Administration, there's something that happens during this civil war unrest moment. Activate the emergency operations, support incident time, incident area, assign EMS representatives to EOC, assist with coordination, establish method for screening calls and service. Now, what they have is something called hot, cold, and warm zones that EMS will not be responding to.
I know it, sis.
Reason why they can't respond to a hot zone, because it's basically a zone
you feel it, you better know
super basically devastated. Probably gunshots going through it.
I ain't seen them.
Warm
they ain't here with me.
Lower threat, but which may become unsafe.
I ain't saying they ain't coming though.
Recommended for entry into the warm zone. This is what America is basically going to become after all this stuff breaks down. I'm just trying to give you the insight on what you would need to know. Cold zone, an area of little to no threat of civil unrest or violence, law enforcement support. It's optional for entry into the cold zone. Now, as people, we would need to know what a hot zone is, a warm zone, and a cold zone. I have the official diagram and where the actual smart wall will be at after everybody gets in, how they plan to do this.
Oh, it's a lot of it in Virginia, girl.
They've been talking about it for a couple of years, and we'll pull up the diagram. So it was in some predictive programming that when some outer states was hit with devastation, what would happen is they would put walls around only the areas that they deem to be still, good living, not devastated environments. California was one of them in one of the predictive programs. I remember that was on Colony. Smart wall up. Huge wall, drones comes out of it. The real project is right.
Never pay for Wi-Fi again. InstaBridge is a free app with 20 million Wi-Fi passwords.
And they say they want fiber optic sensors. They want, underground cables, detection systems. And that's because
I seen a building like that the other day.
Get in.
Is that a building, y'all? I seen some concrete structures just like that the other day, and I was wondering, no wonders or nothing. It was just coming up like that, and I was like, what is they gonna be? That's weird. I saw something like that.
They don't want you to get out because everybody's already in at this point. You can see travels from all across the U.S.-Mexico border. And so that's really right here on the map where this is all the areas where the border enforcement zones are. So,
Good,
I mean, it only makes sense why all the areas of why we would be flooded in certain zones.
That's so crazy.
Would be the hot zones on the edges.
Don't y'all feel
of the
threatened?
United States, but meanwhile, the United States is supposed to suffer.
Goodness, Ian Jones, that's crazy.
Much more devastating the population plan.
Dang.
So that's moving all the way up from here. 2025 is the biggest plummet. So by 2026, it's going to be like a whole different world. We have an Army vet coming on talking about FEMA situations that's been happening for the last couple of years that we should very much be highly tuned in. Thanks for tuning in. Here's Stephanie, and please tell us the dire info that we need to hear.
Okay, I live in the Panhandle, West Virginia, about 90 miles north of Washington, D.C.
With Virginia, West Virginia.
There is an international guard base right near here.
Wait a minute, can y'all hear her?
In my hometown. And for the last 2 years, there has increased the military aircraft coming in besides the aircraft that they fly there. They have increased their flight time from only 2 days a week to almost 3 to 4 days a week now. Air Force One is down at Indian Air Force Base. It comes up here to this part of West Virginia to do its touch and goes, and it has increased its touch and goes heavily in this spring. I'm also noticing on the interstate where I live here, Interstate 81 that goes through my area in West Virginia, but there's been an increase in military convoys.
No, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm pretty sure you're 100% right about the convoys coming in. But, however, it's even bigger situation that another military vet told me about, and I'm pretty sure all y'all want to hear it here because, I mean, I got the video where we see the trucks coming in. He's like, this is, you know what, as a matter of fact, he says it's not our trucks. Let's go ahead and play that clip.
Remember when I told you they were moving Humvees or semi-trucks?
I've seen a little bit of transcript we talked about. He said, no, these look like white. Ours were green or tan. That's what I found strange. All three of them had the logo. The trucking company was a Road Warriors. So, and I asked him, was that U.S. military Humvees? And that was the information he was saying. He said the company logo, he looked it up and it looked fake. So we already got the Chinese police station in America, just like literally in New York. And I'm pretty sure everybody wants more insight on what's going on. Like, just what do you think is happening here?
I do believe their military is prepping for something coming big. I don't know if it's going to be DC being hit. Such as nuclear, some kind of natural disaster is going to happen.
These motherfuckers.
Like a lot of things, COVID changed FEMA's plans for this year's disaster drill, but they found a way to simulate how to move resources around the greater Northwest.
Those signs that you see on the map represent resources, water, food, rescue.
They'll all be needed in the event of a massive earthquake.
And those blue lines are roads that we think will survive based on science, based on criteria.
This natural disaster board game brings together federal and state officials from Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington.
This is going to have to be an all hands on deck consolidated effort, and we all got to have to be on the same sheet of music.
Do you believe there are setting up these FEMA camps in the Walmart?
Walmart, y'all remember that? Whoa, hold up. Do y'all remember back about what, 5-10 years ago they were saying that the Walmart was a FEMA camp? Do anybody remember this? And see, I find that Mandela effect to be in the minds of the people. They don't remember this shit that happened 5-10 years ago. And that's sad. Y'all still with me here? I hope y'all is. Yes, okay. I mean, that right there. Y'all remember that? They said, everybody started getting weary saying, I don't even want to go to Walmart. I know I did. See, because I was up on that. Walmart is FEMA camp. Yep. And then the cameras, everybody was like, damn, they got the cameras everywhere and stuff. It's so many things happen when Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton was in office that a lot of people right now don't remember. They were setting us up then. Them Bushes. And even when Daddy Bush died, he said, his son had to read his letter. That letter said they know now. And they weren't talking about us as a people. He was talking about the real people who could do something about what they had been doing. And that's when QAnon and everybody came on. Y'all remember QAnon? Q? Y'all remember QAnon? The one that came on, started talking about that it was 300 and some generals that came to the point of trying to save trying to save America from the Democratic Party and what they had set up was doing. Y'all remember that? That's when the rich man Donald Trump came on. The man that really have trust and stuff like that, because he was poor just like everybody else. So he learned the law, learned how to, do his business. So they said that he was given this position because he didn't need no money, y'all. This is my understanding. I'm not political. I don't vote. But if I had to vote out of what they have given their corporation, because it's all about their corporation. A corporation has to have a president. Corporation has to have a president, a vice president, secretary, treasurer. All that goes along with being a corporation. Other than that, so to be a part of the corporation, see, I'm dual citizen. I'm a part of it, and I'm not a part of it. And everything they do gonna affect me one way or another. True that. But I to vote would be sacrilege, because my ancestors didn't die to vote. That was the new breed niggas. My ancestors didn't want to vote. They didn't want to be a part of their system. But those that were forced to be, it is what it is, and that's why we find ourselves here today. Because we had a choice, and we chose to be a part of the system. Now we have a choice. Now, do we still choose to be a part, or do we choose to make our own? Because we didn't ever know we had a choice a long time back. I thought everything I did, I thought it was supposed to be done. But when that swamp started getting drained, when the swamp started getting drained, and a lot of people forgot about the swamp being drained, it was pedophiles all over the place. It was Pizzagate going on. People don't forget about this shit. Now all they see is black, 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 black. And it's ridiculous because that's what's gonna destroy us the most, because our people their mind have been diluted and they don't know what real and truth is. That's the sad part. They can't govern things on what's right for everybody. And then here you gonna look at that woman and say she black. That's why you gonna vote for her just cause she. Boy, that's about the retarded thing I ever heard. But yeah, we, we're in a trying time. Everything, yes, it is. It is, and we're in a trying time because, you know, a lot of us, our faith has been shattered, our hope has been diminished, and we, it's like don't have nothing to really hold on to. It's like, well, okay, what do we do? Because a lot of people when they left they faith, they left it all. But yet they be, you know what I'm saying? But no, when you real, you ain't lay down your real strength that within. Cause that thing is deeper than it ever was when you got out of the bullshit. Your spirit got so strong and heavy on you. Your ancestors were dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? You was like, hey, I see I didn't need that. Because I got exactly what I need now. And those are the people that I'm talking to. Those are the people that I'm talking to. Them that really know that we're going to have to do something with what we got within us. Because that's the only thing going to save us. And I think on that note, I think I'm going to end this live, y'all. Yeah, unless I'm going to read y'all chats. Because I get deep into, I get deep into some stuff, y'all, sometime. And I feel like I need to shut up for a minute. I wish somebody else was here to talk. Let's see what y'all saying. Okay. Yeah, no. They wasn't abandoned. These was still all the Walmarts because I ain't seen no abandoned ones really. I seen them build new ones more than build any abandonances. I really haven't. Not here anyway where I'm at. I'm in Georgia, in the country, and I don't see no farms. Now, 10 years ago when the Mexican came, up in Rome, Georgia, that's where a lot of foreigners was. They was up there, but they was Mexican. They was just one set of people, and they never did come down here. Now I'm like 20 minutes. They down here, but not in a flood like you would think. Oh yeah, them Reagans, yeah, all those was Democratic people too, y'all. That was the Democrats, or everything they did, and them fake Obamas, man. Oh, coming in at, oh my goodness, they fooled niggas real big. They really, man, they fooled niggas so bad, and niggas still so fooled right now. Niggas would see Big Mike dance with them white pants on, they'll still say they don't see it. I mean, like, you don't want to see it. That's just all to it, cause you don't grope that her, in her mind, in your mind. You don't want to see it. I understand that you don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's in your face, right? Oh yeah, nah, he didn't take no paycheck. You right about that. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. He ain't ours though. Cause see, that's what I'm saying. You say it's our trunk card. You gotta remember, he's not there for us. He ain't shit to us. When he get in there, you gonna hope he do something for us. Cause you think he a better people. But he just like them. He family. They all eat together. They all go to sleep together. They all are on the same page. They just danging carrots to niggas because we ain't got a. You see we ain't, that ain't ours. He ain't ours. Let's be clear. He's theirs. But hopefully he'll save the woman and the baby. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully. And that's universal. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying about him being a better candidate to me. But they all in the same boat because they all family. Those mofos keep us distracted with voting and a like bullshit to keep focus off their deviant master plan. Absolutely. But on that map, When y'all saw that up there what they was doing on that map just then, did y'all see how those lands over there, it ain't even got no activity or nothing going on. That's what we need to concentrate. We need to get the hell out of these little concentrated areas. I ain't trying to save no damn land I was born on. I'm trying to save myself. Like you said, sis, come out from under, come out of her. Come out of her. You know, we really do. The ancestors made it clear on the battlefield. But see, these battlefields that they took our ancestors on, what we talking about, we got war workers on Negro. You ought to see some of these war workers I got. It's sad. You know it didn't have like they said it have. Never shut up, Mama Chief. Oh, and John. I can't stand my voice either. I appreciate that so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the 9 in the chat. Let me holler y'all out. Who all have been up in here with me? Ian Jones, #1, came up in here. I ain't seen her in a long time either. I'm so honored. Thank you. Negroeth, you is the bomb. You know it. King Hassel, love y'all. Arthur, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. And OG Philly, he came up in here hollering at me. Yes, he did. He always will. Appreciate it too. Yes, indeed. And Goddess Citron and Sharon Walker came up in here with us. Had a blast, y'all, always. Also, I think I know I called you out. Call you out again and again, y'all. This is what's up. Appreciate the 10 that came up in here. King Hassel. Y'all go back and if you missed anything, go back and try to get the go back on it. I be want to stay on here all day, y'all. I just don't know. Y'all don't know because I don't feel like I'm through yet. But I don't be want to just be trying to do no marathon, but it's a lot of information I be want to give out to y'all. I really do. Christopher Krill, thank you so much. And thank you for your great work on behalf of the Indigenous Aboriginal American Indians. That's dope. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, yeah. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, loving me, showing me some appreciation. Because that encourages me. It encourages me to keep going, like Ann Jones say, never shut up, Mama Chief. Oh, girl, when I played that bill yesterday from 5 years ago with Chief Holiday and me and Zoe and Ridge and all of us was on there, I ain't never heard it before. And I was embarrassed. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, that lady right there. I'm thinking to myself, who is who? Okay, y'all. So I'm honored and I hope I said something that, to put you on a track. Y'all got my email. Anybody, y'all got my email? If I can help you, I will. I got my genealogy back to 14, 25, 24, somewhere like that. Need to do some more today. And I've been, like I said, I'm a secured party creditor. Trying to learn how to live this life, So please continue to do what you do. I need this important information, Mama Chief. Thank you. Oh, thank you for knowing that it's something you need, sweetie, because that's the only gratitude I get for doing what I do. I mean, because like I tell y'all, I don't understand people that even say they secured or they done did this and did that, and then they got the honey on the people for $150 for this or 100. Man, I'm on disability now. I ain't getting no money from this. Understand what I'm saying? I'm living my life and I don't want much. I don't ask for much. But to learn how to live and be the creditor, that's work. That's flipping yourself from being a slave to learn what to sign your name on. It's a whole different lifestyle, whole different world from where we come from. About the
of a voice, there isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling a pride, you and your siblings fight, she gon' make you put the feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Why you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side of ice cream and then my apple pie. You know what's up for Mama Chief, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chief. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation, I just want to thank you for my creation, cause we all love our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication, I see your tears at my graduation. Now look like the boy that made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chiefs.
Hey
Yeah,
y'all.
we all love our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rock for Mama Chief. Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
Y'all know it's always too short. OTK, shout out to OTK. Shout out to all my Indians and Aboriginals out there. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm gonna write a list so I can remember everybody's name.
What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows how the garden be. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama's boy, yeah, you know, I'm riding joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'm an enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you won't let you gain. When you feeling the pride, you and your siblings fight. She gon' make you put the feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Why you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side of ice cream and them eyes got fly. You know for sure for Mama Chief, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation. I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all love a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication. I see your tears at my graduation. Now look like the boy that made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
Shout out to y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all so much. Cause we still what? Shout out to Chief Holiday. Shout out to Empress Holbrook. Shout out to all the Indians. All of them fighting our way back. Still here.
Who they think they better than? Ain't no comparison to the so-called black.
Shout out to Straight Smoke, Absolute.
Keep the American when we say Aborigine and make
thank you so much, they growing that right. I'm gonna shout them out, baby. I ain't got no hate. I got love for this community. Shout out to Sister Becky. Damn it. Keep doing it. You hot, keep it hot, keep it hot. We still here, y'all. We all in this battle, y'all. I ain't got no haters. I got people who don't understand me. I'm always misunderstood, but I ain't got no haters.
My nigga, this is savage mode. It's something that you can't control. It started with a spark and I'ma let it explode. I was given the cheat codes that'll let me dump and reload and go through them waves like a fucking torpedo.
Y'all gonna make I said y'all gonna make me crank up. Okay, y'all gonna drop out. But I will crank up something.
I'm trying to get extra charade like I'm getting played. You still stuck as a mental slave. You still stuck in that mental cage. While I'm making easy money, pipping holes in style. This my coming to age. Crowd warm when I'm coming on stage. And when I'm done, they gonna be cheering my name. Great cops and nah, I ain't quit my day job. I spit bars. I really rap on my day off. That's real shit. Just give you some tools you can build with. Aim high even if you still miss. Just keep going.
I think I'm gonna click it off. What you got there? Supreme Holiday DJ Katak. Okay. Yeah.
You niggas playing checkers, we playing chess, and nigga this is checkmate. Straight be the big dog, and you just a little bait. You out of Africa, and we ain't got the same traits. I'm a Ghanaian, and we ain't got the same fate. My granny died February 18th, and I was born on the same date. The chosen one, the ancestors' chosen son. They gave me the golden gun.
Yeah.
That's a hole in one. From the pyramid of the sun, the poverty point. I don't think you niggas is getting the point. We still here. Who said they made the Aboriginals disappear? Your information's lagging in the rear. All you do is teach fear. We copper colored with what we hear. Am I speaking clear? So fuck the nonsense. When I rap, I touch your consciousness. From within is when you get your self-confidence. Let's bring it back to dominance. Ain't no confining us. We'll bring that wild Indian out of us. Yeah.
Y'all have a good one now. I'm going to end right here. We're still here.